What's up, everybody? It's the JAY man. And of course, I'm back on the beer review. What else would it be, right? What else could it possibly be? You know, and here's the thing. It's starting to get hot here in Texas. And what does it usually mean when it's starting to get hot in Texas? Well, it's time to crack open a cold one. Isn't that what they say? You know, I could sure use a cold one. That's kind of the lingo. But anyway, today I'm doing something a little bit different. And I always say that I'm doing something different because I'm always reviewing a different beer. So, you know, technically I'm not lying. But today I'm doing something kind of scary. Colt 45. In the 40 bottle. 40 or 40? Got the 40 ounce Colt 45 malt liquor. Man, I know I've had some of this. Promote it. I know I've had some of this. It's just been like a long time. It's probably been like, I don't know. It's probably been, 17, 18 years. And see, and the reason why I say that is because I remember the 40s in the convenience stores. Whenever around the same time when I started drinking beer, when I was like, hitting 21 years old, was, man, they were like, sometimes, you could get those for like 89, 99 cents. They were like $1 or less. Which was crazy because it's like, it wasn't the greatest beer, of course. It wasn't the greatest, drinking beer or, high class type situation. But it got you drunk. It got you messed up. And you only had to spend a couple of dollars. You could rake some change together and get drunk. Ain't like that now. It's getting a little pricey. Because I picked this one up. Because I ain't really checked the price. I ain't drank a 40 ounce in, 10 years. But here's the thing. These right here, like I said, I remember these being like around $1. This one cost me almost $3. $3. So the price has almost tripled in like 20 years. That's crazy. But I just wanted to review it. I saw it. It's kind of a throwback kind of a deal because people used to always kind of joke about it. It's like, oh man, that beer tastes like crap. I ain't drinking that. And, that's like the beer. That's like a beer you drink in the hood. Oh, but hey, sometimes you want to drink beer in the hood, right? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get it poured up, and then I'll give everybody, like I always do, a little bit of history about it. I did have to look it up. I didn't know anything about this thing, so I did have to look it up and check it out. And, I'm going to go ahead and let's just do it straight up. Let's see what kind of head. See what kind of head we get on this thing right here. Let's pour it up, pour it up. Right. Alrighty, right off the bat. Right off the bat, the look, we got a golden color. It's see-through. It's not as, like pale yellow as your lights, but it's kind of like a golden, but still see-through. Not cloudy or anything. It's crystal clear, it kind of looks like. Well, anyway, let's do a little bit of history while that thing settles. A little bit of history, I had to look it up. Colt 45, it's an American malt liquor. It was introduced by the National Brewing Company in 1963. But now, here's something strange. Online, on several websites, it says that it's now owned by the Pabst Brewing Company, but then when you look on the bottle, it says G. Hillman Brewing Company. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know. I'm not, I don't feel like reading that far into it, but I don't know. Who knows? You always say the bottle can't lie, so who knows what's going on with the internet. Can't believe nothing you read. But anyway, here's a fun fact about it. Didn't know this. Colt 45 beer was actually named after running back number 45 Jerry Hill of the 1963 Baltimore Colts, not the 45 caliber handgun or ammunition round. So that's kind of like a really weird fact. You know, Colt 45, you know, I think of like the old like Western movies, you know, shooting their Colt 45s. But anyway, a little bit about the smell. Oh, this gets a very poor, well, not very poor rating. I think it got like a 2.6 something out of 5 on Beer Advocate. Still considered poor rating though. But anyway, I don't know. Smells kind of like a sweet malt corn, like your typical 40 ounce kind of smell. But corn definitely. Go ahead and get the taste. Okay. It's not overly bitter or anything. It's a tad bit rough on my taste buds because, like I've said before, said it a million times, I drink light beer, so this is a little heavier. Plus, this carries an ABV of what I read. It don't say it on the bottle. Carries an ABV of 5.6%, which I don't know if that's here. I know that different states can carry different ABVs, you know, for beers, but I don't know. It definitely tastes like it's got some alcohol in it. Not tasting a whole lot of alcohol, but like with your ice brewed beers, too much. But it's heavy. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of running over rough. I did read some comments of people on Beer Advocate. This one guy said, I wrote it down because I wanted to kind of see if I could compare anything to what they had said, and somebody said that it's got a balanced flavor between the malt sweetness and bitterness, which is really odd. Balanced flavor between the malt sweetness and bitterness. But you know, some people say there's such thing as good bitterness. I don't know. It's whatever you like, I suppose. I mean, I think overall for a malt liquor, it's smooth. You know, I remember like Bud Ice 40 ounces or any of that Steel Reserve stuff in the 40 ounce bottles back in the day, or you know, King Cobra and all that. Those were some pretty rough. I mean, this tastes pretty smooth, I guess. This is smooth for a malt liquor in a 40 bottle. Like I said, it's not overly bitter. It's not like after the taste settles, it's not like it's just so bitter, but I wouldn't say it's got like a real sweet aftertaste either. It's kind of in between. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible, but but it's not doing anything to me to make me just go, you know, like, damn, that's good. If somebody gave me this, I'd probably be like, thanks, but it ain't that great. I don't know. I think we got to at least pay it its due, as far as being somewhat smooth and somewhat non-bitter for a 40 ounce malt liquor. But I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I mean, I'm not really so much on the fence about if I like it or not. I really don't like it. I think it's okay. I might drink it if that's all I had, possibly. Maybe not too much of it. I don't know what this stuff's going to do to you. You ain't going to feel good in the morning. But overall, I don't know. You know, I'm going to slide it 2 stars out of 5. So I'm kind of right along with Beer Advocate. They consider that still a poor rating. I still consider that okay. Poor rating to me is like 0.5 or 0. But anyway, that's really all I got to say about it. That's the J-A-Y Man review on the Colt 45. The running back, not the gun. Peace out.